What's up everyone, welcome back to another APM video, and today we're going to be building a brand new driveway for my home. Let me actually just close my door before I do forget. I always have the bad habit of leaving my door open, but if you guys take a look right here, I want to build a big giant driveway that connects to the dirt road over there. So let me actually show you where I want it to connect, because if you guys didn't know, I only have one entrance to this driveway, but if I have a second one, it's going to be so much better because I'm going to be able to get to my home faster. But if we take a look right here, this is where I want the driveway to start and go all the way to my house. So before we do get into it, make sure you guys smash the like button and subscribe, and let's begin. We're going to start off by heading down the street over to the construction site, and we're going to pick up some equipment so we can get the driveway built today. So let me hop right back in my truck, and there we go. And I hope you guys are excited because this is going to be one of the biggest, probably one of the biggest projects I have ever done on this channel. The goal is to make sure we have our brand new driveway done before the sun sets, so we have to hurry up if we want to catch the daylight time. So let's see. Okay, so this is the equipment that we're going to be taking, and hold on, let me get this connected, and there we go, first try. And let me get this piece of equipment first loaded up on the trailer. So let me hop right in, there we go. Let me back up and let's get this thing loaded up on the trailer. And if you guys aren't aware, this is actually also a brand new trailer that was added to the game a couple weeks ago. I think it was actually last week to be exact. But let me get this thing parked up, there we go, and let me lift the bag so we can start taking this thing back to my place. And that should be good right there. Awesome. Let me hop right back in my truck and let me turn around right here, and let's get this thing dropped off so we can come back and pick up so we can come back and pick up the second piece of equipment. I believe it's called an excavator. I could be wrong, let me know if that is correct, but that is the machine that we are going to be taking. So let's see, where are we going to get this thing dropped off? I think I'm going to get it dropped off at the entrance of my house. I think that's what we're going to end up doing. Alright, let me turn it in right here, and then we're going to get this thing dropped off right around right here. So let me slow down, let me get this thing parked, and let me unload this thing from here. And oh, actually, hold on, I forgot, I have to lower it from here. All right, there we go. This thing is now lowered. Let me hop right back in, and there we go. All right, I'm gonna leave this thing parked right around here. Oh, hold on, let me turn this thing off. All right, there we go. We got that thing turned off. Let me raise the ramps back up, and let's quickly go. Wait, what is this? Oh, it's the lights. And pick up the second piece of equipment so we can get started on the job. The sun seems to be that is not showing us any mercy today. It is moving pretty fast, but I think we are good on time right now so far because we are not slacking off. Oh, and by the way, I hope you guys had an amazing Thanksgiving because I did. I had a super great time, and I hope you guys did as well. But we are back at the construction site. Wait, was that an entrance? I think there was an entrance back there. Oh my goodness, I missed it. Anyways, there's another one right here. So let me just pull in, and let's get this excavator on the back of here. So I think I'm gonna put it right here. Let's get this thing back lowered. There we go. And let me hop right in. All right, we got this thing turned on. Let me carefully load this up on the trailer, just like so. There we go. I think I'm gonna park it right here, and I'm gonna get the ramps raised back up. And look at that, it's going back up. All right, let me hop right back in, and we're gonna start making our way back home so we can start on this project immediately. So let me carefully turn right here. There we go. Alrighty, we are now here. Let me get this thing unloaded. Let me place this in park. There we go. And let me just drop the ramps. Alright, nice. Alright, let me carefully pull this thing down. Alright, there we go. And I'm gonna back it up, I think right here. I think this is fine for now. We're not gonna use it right now. Alrighty, so we are going to be using this machine to create the driveway all the way down there, and then we're gonna use some of the excavator to kind of smooth some things out, like remove some of this rock right here and make it much more of a smooth driveway. So let's get started with this first. Let me turn this thing on. I'm gonna lower the ripper. There we go, and there we go. I'm probably gonna do a couple passes just to make sure that the driveway is nice and refined. But look at that, look, it's starting to look pretty good. All right, nice, not bad. All right, so we're gonna make a turn right here. Oh yeah, we're gonna definitely have to make a couple passes. All right, let's pass this tree right here, and we're almost at a dirt road. As you guys can see, it is starting to look pretty nice, but there seems to be some rocks here which we are going to be removing. And there we go, look at that. This is going to be the first part of the driveway. I'm gonna head my way back so we can give it like one more pass, and then we're gonna use the excavator to dig out all the rocks out. Alrighty everyone, we are now back. I'm gonna get the ripper lowered back down. There we go, and let's give it one more pass so we can redefine this path. I'm gonna focus on making it look a little bit more sharper. I gotta carefully do this part. There we go. Nice. All right, I might do a little quick time lapse just so I won't bore you guys. So let's do it in 3, 2, and 1. And look at that, we are now finished pretty much doing the first part of the driveway. As you guys can see, it is now looking very nice. You can see how the driveway is turning out, and now we can head over back home and pick up the excavator so we can remove all these rocks from the driveway and it can be smoother. So I'm gonna make my way back over there. Dude, it looks so nice. Look at that. Alrighty, we are now back. I always forget to turn off the engine. There you go. Alright, we are now back. Let me hop right in back in this thing, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a fan of using this because sometimes it's kind of annoying. We're gonna start off by chipping at this rock right here. So let me get the arms lowered like so, and I'm gonna get it a little bit closer. Hold on, like right here, and let's start removing some of this rock. There we go, look at that. Oh my goodness, dude, it is perfect now. I think it's almost perfect. So we took that giant rock out of here, and oh my goodness, what are my arms doing? Let me give this a nice check, and let's see. Oh, there's another one right here. We're gonna have to take this one out as well. Let me hop right back in, and let me dump some of this rock right down here. So let me tilt it down. There we go. And let's get this giant piece out of here because it does not look good. So let me lower my arms, and let me tilt this a little bit down. Oh, that's a little bit too much. I think that should be good right here. Hold on, I need to lower my arms a little bit more. So I've been trying to get it from that angle, but it's not working. So I'm gonna try to dig it from the side and see if that works, because I've been trying to dig at it for a good minute now and it does not want to come out. So I'm not sure what to really do right now. Yeah, you see, nothing happens. We might just have to deal with it, honestly, because I cannot get it out of the driveway. But we're going to continue moving and remove the rocks on the other side. Not on the other side, a little bit more down here, because the sun is pretty much, where is it? Oh my goodness, the sun is halfway done. Yeah, it looks like it's about like 6 p.m. That is not good. The last task is to make sure we remove a good portion of these rocks, especially this huge chunk right here. So let's get on excavating. There we go, look at that. And let's pick up the pace because the sun wants to start going down. So let me hurry up. Alrighty everyone, we are almost finished. We just need 2 more sections, which is this one and this one right here. Let's go full speed. Let's try to get this one right here. There we go, look at that. Alright, so it looks like we just need this piece right here and we should be pretty much done. And there we go. We took the giant blast rock that was stuck right here, and this is pretty much our brand new driveway. So let me hop in my truck so we can actually test out this driveway and see how this thing feels. Alrighty, I am now in my truck and I have managed to bring it around so we can test this thing out, and this is going to be the first test of the brand new driveway. So look at that, not bad. Oh my goodness, this part is so smooth. Let's quickly go up here. There we go, not bad. I could probably smooth that out, but I'll probably do it later. And look at that, that was amazing. Not only did we manage to excavate this entire driveway, but we were able to do it in time because the sun is now starting to go down. But if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you guys smash the like button and subscribe, and I'm gonna catch you guys onto the next one. Peace.